Hi there, this is Laurie Adams, and I'd like to welcome you to the Vertical SBX Telephone and Voicemail End User Training. In this tutorial, we'll go over basic features and functionality. By the end of this session, you will know how to place calls, take calls, transfer calls, conference calls, and set up your voicemail. You will also receive system documentation in electronic format. This is the Vertical SBX Model 4024, a 24-button digital LCD display speakerphone. Taking a little tour clockwise, beginning over with the handset on the left, under the handset you'll find the external speaker. There is a 3-line 24-character LCD display. There are soft keys under the display that I'll explain in more detail in a moment. There is a light to the right above the display that provides visual indication that a phone is ringing, as well as voicemail message waiting. There are 24 programmable buttons to show your lines and other stations on the system, as well as preferred features and auto or speed dials. These flexible buttons also have red and green LED lamps. On the bottom right, there is an external microphone, which operates with the speakerphone functionality. There are several fixed feature buttons, including a speed button for accessing speed dialing features, a DND or Do Not Disturb button, a transfer button, and a voicemail button, also known as and labeled callback. There is a volume rocker and a navigation button. There is a hold button that doubles as a save button to save certain programming selections. There is the dial pad, and there is a speaker button for activating speakerphone functionality when making and taking calls. And finally, there is a 2.5 millimeter headset jack over on the left side. When a phone is idle, the display will show the extension number or username, the date and time, and the current HTTP setting. The HTTP selection refers to how your phone handles incoming internal calls. H stands for hands-free. After you hear little ring bursts, the person calling you can be heard over the speaker, and you don't have to pick up the handset to speak back. You just speak, and the external mic will pick you up. This also means that the caller can hear what's going on in your office. T for tone means that your phone will actually ring, and you have to pick up the handset to speak with the caller. P is for private, and this means that the person calling you can be heard over your speaker, but you must pick up the handset to reply. Phones are typically pre-programmed to user preference at the time of installation. However, if you would like to change the HTTP setting at any time, just contact us and we'll walk you through it. The soft keys are connected to features that appear in the LCD display. They change according to what you are doing with your phone at any given time. In this screenshot, you can kind of see that the option over the soft key on the right is redial. Redial is one of the soft key options that you see when a phone is idle. Pressing the redial soft key will call the last number you dialed. Pickup will allow you to retrieve a call that is ringing at another station. CONF stands for conference, and this soft key will allow you to complete a conference call between internal extensions and/or external parties. There is actually more than one way to handle conferencing, though, so we'll cover that shortly. The circular navigation button can also be used with the soft keys to scroll through menu LCD display options and make selections. The 24 programmable buttons that provide for line appearances and preferred features or auto and speed dials also allow you to have buttons that show other users' extensions on your system. These are called DSS BLF buttons. DSS stands for Direct Station Select, the equivalent of an internal speed dial. BLF stands for Busy Lamp Field, so the LED lamp will also light up when that phone extension is in use. So, to call another station on the system, you can simply lift the handset and dial the target extension number, or you can press the speaker button and dial the extension. And if you have a shortcut button, one of those DSS buttons for the user you wish to call, you can simply press that. And again, these shortcut buttons will also provide a busy lamp LED indicator when the user is on the phone. To make an outside call, pick up the handset and dial 9 and a phone number. You can also press the speaker button and dial 9 and the phone number. Or because the dial pad is hot, you can simply begin dialing 9 and the number without pressing the speakerphone or picking up the handset. That will automatically activate the speakerphone functionality. Also, you can press an idle line button. That is a line button that has no LED lit up. That would indicate it's presently in use. If you select the line this way, dialing 9 is not necessary. To answer internal or external calls, you can simply pick up the handset or press the speaker button if you want to activate the external mic and speaker for the call. If the call is ringing at another station and you wish to answer it, use the pickup soft key. To release or end any call, just hang up the handset, or if you were on speakerphone, press the speaker button. Putting a call on hold and alerting another user that the call is for them is often the preferred method for call processing for small businesses, but we will also cover call transfer functionality. To put a caller on hold, simply press the hold/save button, and to retrieve a caller from hold, you can press the corresponding blinking line button. After a caller has been on hold for a specific amount of time, the phone where they were placed on hold will begin to ring again according to the hold recall timer setting, which by default is 30 seconds. To transfer a caller to another extension, you can press the soft key provided on the left, or you can press the button on the phone labeled trans/PGM. Either method will place the caller on hold, so you do not have to use the hold button if you are going to use the transfer method. Now, once you've pressed one of the transfer buttons, either the trans/PGM fixed feature button or the trans soft key, you can then dial the number of the person you wish to transfer the call to, or simply press the shortcut button labeled with the name of that user you are transferring the caller to. Continuing, there are two types of transfers, screened and unscreened. So, after pressing the transfer button and entering the destination extension, wait for the destination user to answer their phone. Then announce who you are transferring with any other relevant information, then just hang up to complete the transfer. Also, if the destination station is busy or the user does not want to accept the call, pressing the trans soft button or trans/PGM button will reconnect you to the caller. For an unscreened or blind transfer, you simply press the transfer button, enter the destination extension, and hang up before the call is answered, and the call will be transferred and be ringing at the destination extension. Another convenient type of transfer is the ability to transfer a caller directly into the voicemail box of a user without ringing the phone first. When someone is out of the office or otherwise busy, say in a meeting, you can say, "I'm sorry, he's unavailable at this time. I can transfer you to his voicemail so that you can leave a message." And then you can simply press the trans soft button or trans/PGM button to put the caller on hold automatically. Then press the callback button followed by the destination user's extension. Again, you can also use the shortcut button for that user. When you hear voicemail answer, just hang up to complete the transfer. The next thing the caller will hear will be the user's personal outgoing greeting that asks them to leave their message. To make a three-way call, you will call the first party. With the first party connected, you'll press the flash button pre-programmed at one of the 24 flexible buttons and listen for dial tone, and then dial the next number. When the second party answers, you'll press the flash button again to connect all three participants, including yourself. The SBX system has a conference room feature that can provide another way to have conference calls. Your programmer has set up a Meet Me conference room and provided easy access by programming a button for entry. Note that this button is distinguished from the actual conference room phone extension 103 with a unique extension number 571. Users can enter the conference room by simply pressing the designated button, Conference Room 571. An outside caller can be transferred into the conference by pressing trans and then pressing the designated button and then hanging up. There is the option of requiring conference room participants to enter a password before being admitted to the conference, but your system has not been programmed to require any such password. This, of course, can be changed if desired. So now we'll cover some items related to your voicemail system. Note that your voicemail password is the same as your extension number. To set up your personal voicemail greeting, press the callback button and enter your password to log into your voicemail box. Press 2 from the main menu and then 1 to listen to the current greeting if you wish. Press 2 to record your personal greeting. You can access your voicemail box from inside the office or from outside when you are away. When you are in the office, you'll press the callback button on your phone and when prompted, enter your password. From outside the office, you'll call the main number and when the auto attendant answers, press 6 on the dial pad. Then enter your extension number, password, and the pound key. If someone actually answers your inbound call rather than the auto attendant, just ask them to transfer you to your own voicemail box. Remember, they can do this by pressing the transfer button, then the callback button, then the extension number, and then hanging up when voicemail answers. It's important to know that if a staff member transfers you to your own voicemail box, logging in will be a bit different. Once you've been transferred and you begin to hear your personal greeting play, press the pound key on the dial pad, and then enter your extension and follow the prompts to provide your password to access your voicemail messages. The SBX voicemail system is menu-driven and user-friendly. Refer to the quick reference guide as needed, or contact us with any questions you may have. This ends the tutorial for the vertical SBX system. On behalf of our entire team at Crockett Communications, I want to express our sincere gratitude for trusting us with your business communication needs. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you.